Okay, we're going to do a testimonial with my client, Ann Ransom, who has been working out with me for almost 20 years. And I always tell people that Ann and I have been through life together on the treadmill. We really have been through a lot. She's got 4 children that are my age, that are, well, I hate to say this, but I'm almost 48 years old. Yeah, that's right. And she's got 14 grandkids. So, Ann, you you do something special with your grandkids when they're 13 years old, and I know that there's one thing that you did twice. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, we two different times we went to with two different grandchildren. We went to San Francisco, and we biked the Golden Gate Bridge, which was quite an experience. And I was very proud of myself that I was able to do that without. It was hard, but I was able to accomplish it, and I am very proud of that.
So did you have to stop at all and take a break?
No.
Fantastic. Wow. Okay. Now, I know a few years ago you had a bone density test. Tell me a little bit about the results of those.
The results of the test showed that I had the bones of a 35-year-old woman.
Which is absolutely amazing. And for any of you women that are afraid to do weight training because you think that it's going to make you grow muscle, Ann is a good example of the fact that she just wants to stay in shape to be able to do the things that she does in life. And the reason that you want to build muscle is because it drives your metabolism. But building muscle doesn't necessarily mean that it gets bigger. It just means that it gets denser. And having strong muscle and strong bones is going to make it easier for you to do the things that you do at the age of 75. I know my grandparents could barely get in and out of a chair at 75 years old. So this is a totally new generation. Now, I always tell my clients, and let's see if Ann remembers this. Ann, who do I tell you is responsible for your success?
I am responsible for my success. Deb,
Because,
well, Deb is gives me the tools that I need to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, which is to stay fit. She is very, very knowledgeable about fitness and training and how your body works. She uses analogies like pictures to try and get her point across about what is happening with your body.
does it help?
It does help.
Okay.
Yes. It's a very, very effective way to teach someone what they need to know.
Okay. Now, you and I know that I don't believe in contracts. I don't do contracts, but you've been working out with me 3 days a week for almost 20 years. And I do that. I jokingly say this, but it's also true. I work for you, so you can fire me at any time. You could have fired me at any time in the last 20 years. So tell everyone why you have still stayed with me as a trainer after all this time.
Well, unfortunately, I find it difficult to get motivated on my own. I have a workout room in my house with a treadmill and several other pieces of equipment, but I need the discipline of knowing that I have an appointment, and that keeps me on track. It is part of my life. It's part of my regiment, my regime. I know that I'm going to be working out with Deb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 o'clock, and that's just a given. That's
Okay.
what I do.
So it's like getting up in the morning and taking a shower and brushing your teeth. It's workout is part of your day, which is how it should be. Now, let me ask you, I'm going to ask you 2 more questions. One is, how do you feel about your workouts? Are they something that you dread? Are they something that you look forward to? How do you feel about it as you're walking in the door to Body Designs?
Well, it's nothing that you really look forward to, but in the back of my mind, I know that it is the reason that I feel as good as I do, and that I am in such good shape compared to many of my peers. I can do almost anything want to do. I can walk 18 holes of golf in 90-degree heat and not even feel it.
Which she always gives me a hard time about because I use a cart, but I tell her that I do my work in the gym. So, okay, and we do really try to have we try to have a good time, right?
Well, we do, yeah. Deb does make it enjoyable. We talk and have good conversations.
But we never stop working, do we?
Nope.
Because I always have a stopwatch and a clicker on you.
Right.
So, and you're not allowed to put what on the treadmill?
No hands.
No hands on the treadmill because we want her using her muscle. So, in that hour, do you feel that the time kind of drags, or how fast does that hour go for you?
It goes pretty fast. Pretty fast.
Okay, it goes pretty fast for me too. Okay, and one last thing I want to ask you about, and I'm going to zoom in on this real quick, is that you have this is something, it's a black bracelet on your wrist, and I actually have one of these too. Now, I just told Luann this today. She's been wearing this for about a week, but I told her today that it was her birthday gift from me. But tell us a little bit about that.
The Up is incredible. It tracks your sleep, how long you sleep, how deep you sleep, how many times you wake up. It will record all your steps. It will log your whatever you've eaten that day, and it will calculate how much protein you've had, how much fiber.
So it pretty much does it all.
It does it all. It sets your goals for you by you put in your weight and your height, and it'll tell you what your calorie intake should be and how many steps you should take, and
so it doesn't leave a whole lot to chance.
no.
Right? Okay. So I did give this to Luann as a gift, but you know, I never do anything without a reason, as my clients eventually find out. And the best thing that I love about the Up Band is that I can actually see everything that my clients are doing or are not doing. That means I can see how many steps they're walking a day. I can see if they're doing their homework, which is usually their cardio. I can see what they're eating. I can see what they're drinking. They're supposed to be getting, let's see if Luann remembers, how many ounces of water are women supposed to drink a day, Luann?
90.
90 ounces of water. And men should drink, let's see, it's 120 ounces, which is a gallon and 2 ounces. And then the flip side of the Up Band is that I've also got one, and they can see what I'm doing too. So I am pretty much holding my own feet to the fire, and I have to practice what I preach. All right, anything else you want to add, Luann? I think we pretty much have it summed up there, right?
Well, I can highly recommend Deb. She is the best at what she does.
All right. Thank you very much, Luann. You know I love working with you.